All right, hi everyone again. I realized that I may have blown out the audio on the last video, the About Me video, so I apologize. I'm going to try to keep my mic away from my mouth a little bit more. Hopefully that doesn't make the audio quality sound bad. So, welcome back again. Mr. Fritz is not able to be in school because he's getting married. However, these videos are our supplement, our way of kind of staying in touch and you guys being able to see my face and hear my voice, so that it's not like, who's this guy coming into school on Tuesday and you have no idea who he is. So, this video is going to, hopefully you guys are either watching this on Friday or on Monday, and it is kind of our classroom rules and expectations and some of our values that I kind of want to begin to put into you guys so that it will make our classroom, make you, make myself successful this year. So first and foremost, our Breed core values. I'm sure your other teachers are obviously talking about this with you guys, but here at Breed, we have 3 core values that you guys hopefully learned about last year, which is acceptance, shared responsibility, and achievement. Briefly, just quickly getting into them, if you are all accepting of each other, identities and backgrounds and personalities and just kind of who you all are, if everyone can come into this classroom and accept one another for whatever they come into class with, it's just going to make our room that much better. This is really seen in social studies classes. I really take this very first core value to heart. We are going to be talking in social studies a lot about a lot of different cultures, different religions, different ethnicities, different races. And so if you are accepting of yourself, I hope that you will learn to accept this other classmates in our room together. And when we do that, we can then begin to accept and take on and begin to really learn and put ourselves in the shoes of all the other cultures and all of the other people we're going to look at this year. I will, at the end of this video, talk about where in the world we're going. But that first core value is really, really important to me. I don't want to hear any put downs or any non-acceptance of anyone in this classroom. That's a big no for me. Our second core value here is shared responsibility. If we can all be, if we're all accepting of each other, it makes it a little bit easier to share that responsibility. We're all here for one goal, to be successful. Whether success is you doing good on one piece of homework, or you getting an A for the quarter, or you getting an A for the year, we are all in that together. We all kind of want to be successful, and so we need to share a bit of responsibility. That responsibility may look like, you making sure your buddy and you get to class on time. It may be that you are kind of sharing maybe materials, like, the person next to you needs a piece of paper and you got some extra, so you help them out. Helping them out outside of the classroom. Being responsible for, like, hey, Mr. Fritz did assign us that project. Let's do it at the end of the week. Why don't we work on it together? And even just participating, just being held accountable, holding each other and yourselves accountable in the classroom. The first two make the last core value that much easier. We all want to achieve. We all want to be successful. We all want that kind of prize at the end of the year, at the end of the quarter, at the end of the week. So if we can accept each other, we can share that responsibility. The achievement is going to come no matter what. I guarantee you. So, again, this is just going through a kind of a little bit of what I have planned for you today. Again, this is 9/9. It's the day I'm getting married. So hopefully you guys can continue to work on your About Me PowerPoints. If you haven't finished those yet, you have until Monday to get those done. But I went over the core values already. I have some rules, and we will be having a discussion post that's in schools. I hope you guys have seen that, but have this done first before you go into that discussion post, all right? So again, we're going to get into a little bit of classroom etiquette. It's been a whole summer when you guys have been away, and maybe you forgot about how the classroom etiquette is supposed to be, but I'm pretty laid back. There are obviously, like I had mentioned before, there's some big no-nos of like classroom etiquette that you guys will know about. But first and foremost, don't be late to class. Just don't. You guys from last year know that Mr. Horaeus, Mr. Zim, they love to roam the halls and pick up kids that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. So please, for your own benefit, just get to class. The bell rings. I know the schedule is kind of crazy, but the bell rings. You have all that you need for social studies class. Get there. All right? Don't be chatting. Don't be dabbing up each other in the hallway. Don't be, messing around, in the bathroom or whatever. Just get to class. Do not talk or act disrespectfully. That's kind of just like a life thing, guys, I don't want to hear any cussing in the classroom. I don't want to hear any put downs. I don't want of other students. I don't want to hear put downs of even material that we're talking about. I know there may be, we can get into this as we talk more about social studies, but there may be ideas and thoughts that you have coming into class, and you may not know the full scope of, say, when we talk about people in China, because that's a topic we're going to be covering today. You may have your own preconceived ideas you come into class. They may be right, but they also may be wrong. So we need to work together to kind of correct you so that I can show you the factual way that people do things in other parts of the world. So to kind of come into class with an open mind, to not be disrespectful. If you think something may be inappropriate, keep it to yourself, all right? And hopefully we can work together to correct that, appropriateness. Try your best to participate. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. Even if, like, you showing up to class and being alert and having your eyes open, you're looking at me, you're listening to what I'm saying, you don't have AirPods in, that is participating. Even just like being there and hearing and taking in what I'm saying. Not every day are you going to need to raise your hand and answer questions, come up to the board, talk with other people about a discussion. That's not every day. But every day I would like eyes on me, I would like ears open, and that you are like showing me, Mr. Fritz, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm listening to you. That's participating for me, all right? Try not to call out. Some of you may get really excited. Like, I know the answer to this, talking about participation. Like, I know what the capital of Japan is. Raise your hand. I'll call on you. I usually do the first hand I see, and I'm going to try my best to, spread the love when I call on people. But you yelling out the answer is not helping anyone. It's, you know the answer, perfect. But there was someone, maybe right behind you that did have their hand raised, and that was it was a learning moment for them, and you may have messed that up. So try not to call out. Try your best to complete assignments. I'll talk about that when I kind of see you guys and in a little bit in the video. Do not misuse technology. I have a photo right here of Minecraft. Now, if you all remember from last year, I have a feeling that some 6th graders had the ability to play Minecraft on their laptops, like you found out a way how to do it. It's because of me, I think. If you were able to do it without, hacking the system. But my 7th graders last year were able to use Minecraft in the 4th quarter of the year. I have turned off Minecraft for, the 7th grade laptops. There's no way you're getting in there. If you do, I'll find out. But you're not. Please use technology properly. Snake and Wordle and all these other, games, I know them all. I know what, video game fingers looks like on the laptop. So, if you're sitting there and I've not tasked you to even be on your laptop, but yet you're on there, flipping away, doing A, S, W, and D, or, the arrow keys, I know you're playing Snake. Just don't use technology. For the most part, in our class, we use technology a lot, so you're going to be pretty busy not playing Snake, all right? And please, please, please communicate any issues or concern. This isn't please try to. If there's an issue with another student, with the technology, with me, with another work or whatever, please come and talk with me. I won't know that there's an issue unless you come and talk to me, all right? So here's a couple of ways how we can best be successful in social studies class. So I just showed you some of the things we shouldn't be doing, and now I'm going to show you how the best way to be great in social studies class. Time management. I don't give too much work. A lot of the stuff we do in class, if you don't finish it, you gotta take it home. And for the most part, deadlines are very loose with me. I may give you a deadline for something, but as long as it's getting handed into me before the quarter is up, I will accept it. All right? I can't be accepting first quarter grade work in the third quarter, though, because the grades are closed. If I give you something within a quarter, I'm expecting it to be done so I can grade it before that quarter is over. But time management comes on with that. If I give you something and you have waited 4 weeks to get it done, I've already given you other projects, and now you have to do a multitude of projects or assignments or something. All right? So please try, if I give you something, try to get it done, not as quick as you can, but get it done so that more doesn't stack on top of itself. All right? Please avoid distractions. This isn't any way. Distracting yourself by fidgeting with your desk, distracting other people around you by like looking at them and giving them looks, just getting distracted by the bell or the people walking outside, getting distracted because of your technology. This goes into the second one. Use your technology as an aid. All right? If you have a question, or you're like wondering how something is spelled, you don't know what this capital of this country is, or you're like, I've heard of this before, maybe I can look it up, Google it. I feel like I'm, like last year when I was doing stuff like this, I acted like the snarky people on the phone when you call for like tech advice, and they're like, "Ooh, you could have figured that out." Really, some of the questions you may have, you may be able to like figure that on your own. You may be able to go like, you know what, Mr. Fritz, just asked that question. I've heard of that before. Let me look it up. Let me learn a little bit more. That is in the learning process. That's not cheating. If you're looking up stuff, it's cheating if we're working on a quiz and you're looking answers up. But within a classroom, if we're having discussion, you're in the middle of like reading something, you know what, I read that somewhere. Let me Google it. Go for it. That is a part of the learning process. Please try to stay organized. I am a very organized person. I try to be. So when I get papers from you, I grade them, I put them into a folder, I kind of wait a week, and then I pass them back to you. That's my system, all right? If you can stay organized, that means that your assignments aren't floating all over the place. And that makes me not have to go to you and go, hey, Johnny, where's your work? And you're like, oh, yeah, I did it, but I threw it in my backpack, and my backpack exploded when I got home. Please try to stay organized. Breaks are needed. Please let me know when you need one. If you're getting overwhelmed from a day, you're just like, you know what, this was a really hard day. I just need a little bit of a break. I want you to come and talk with me. Let me know, and I most likely will give you one. All right? Now, if you continue to come to me and go, I need a break, I will go back into my memory log and go, well, you took 4 breaks and it's Friday, so you've taken a break every single class. I can't let that happen. All right? We can work out a system individually with which each one of my students on my break times and whatnot. But yeah, please don't abuse this. All right? Please never hesitate to ask for help. Is another one. If you're stuck, I'm here for a reason. The Bree doesn't just put 25 of you in a classroom and just says, go for it, learn social studies. I am there to help. So please ask for help. You have technology. You can get in touch with me 24/7. For the most part, I have Schoology on my phone. I am able to get messages from you guys. If you go home and it's like, I always said, like at 9 o'clock at night, don't message me. If you have a question and it's like 10 o'clock, I've been answering questions at like midnight. It's okay. However, I may not get to you, so you have to understand that. A couple of things you'll need for my class. It's not much, all right? You need your laptop. You need your charger every day. We have now been using these laptops in Lynn for 3 years. We had our COVID year where we were all home, and we had last year, and now this is our 3rd year. You need your laptop. You need your charger every day. No ifs, ands, or buts. In my class specifically, we will have some pen and paper type of stuff, but a lot of it, like the agendas, they're on Schoology. So you need your laptop for that. So please wrap up your charger, throw it into your laptop case with your laptop, have it. Headphones are most days, but not every day. Like videos like this, if you have headphones, throw them on so that you're not distracting other people, or you're at a different spot, not so the classroom sounds like 1,000 of my voices coming out of 1,000 laptops. So please always have headphones. I may have some, but that's not a guarantee. And a pencil, all right? I don't require a notebook. I don't require a binder. I don't require much of like the things that you guys hold on to. For the most part, if you come with a pencil, I will have paper for you, an organizer or a question sheet or some sort of material, and you can hold on to it and complete it, and I'll take it back, and then I'll give it back to you after I grade it. That's the process. That's it. But you at least need to come to class with these 4 things every day. All right? So I'm going to quickly go through some of these slides in my syllabus. I have a hard copy of the syllabus. When I come back from my wedding, I will give it to you, but a digital copy is also going to be on Schoology, so you can just look through it. All right? I kind of want to go through these quick because my video is getting long here, and I apologize. So I got some short and sweets. We have the Breed Middle School core values. We have just like classroom etiquette things that I'm hoping to see. But here are a couple of just big ideas that I have in my classroom. Respect, effort, patience. All right? If you're respectful in my classroom, we're going to be all hunky-dory. We're going to be great. Again, this goes back to acceptance and the Breed core values. If you respect yourself, you respect each other, you respect me, and you respect kind of the material we work with, the people, the cultures, the identities that we're going to look into, we're going to be perfect. Respecting me is a big thing. I am here as the teacher, kind of the facilitator of knowledge, and I'm giving it to you so that you can be successful, and I believe that back and forth right there is a back and forth of respect. All right? I'm going to respect you right off the bat, and I'm hoping you can all respect me as well. Like not talking when I'm talking and stuff like that. All right, effort. If you're just trying your best, wherever your best is, I'm happy with it. Your best may be, 110%, all the way at the top of this scale. Your best, your 100% may only be right here, but I will begin to notice what everyone's best is, where everyone's threshold of effort is. So if you are continually every day putting in your best foot forward, you're putting in your effort, we're going to be great. And patience. There's a lot of you, there's one of me. Sometimes things move a little bit, maybe slow for your liking. Be patient. If it's technology, be patient. If it's me, be patient. If it's a classmate, be patient. Just take a breath. Take a second to yourself. I'm going to survive. I'm going to get through this work. Mr. Fritz is talking too much. My neighbor's talking too much. My computer's slow. I'm going to get through this. Let me take a breath. That's being patient. In all shapes and forms, these are the qualities of a successful professional. I look at all of you as professional learners. All right, and those qualities right there is what makes a successful professional learner. All right, here's what you were waiting for. Assignment stuff and grading and missings and stuff like this. If an assignment is missing, it's going to be marked in the gradebook as missing. I have a little icon in Schoology that'll tell me, and it's going to give you a 0. All right? It's going to say 0. So your grade may be a little wonky because you may have a lot of missings. As soon as you get it into me, I grade it, and I get it done, and the 0 goes away. Students have until the end of the quarter to find or make up that assignment. So you can't find it, I have extras. I'll come to a night back, I'll give it to you, you get it done, we're on our way. All right? Students who have multiple missing assignments, 3 or more in Schoology, you'll be able to see. Or students who are receiving a D, which is a 64% or lower, need to attend night back. I'm going to also communicate this to your parents. I'm going to put your name up on the board and say, night back, Jimmy, Johnny, Sally, and Susie. And if you do not, right here, if you do not attend night back, I'm calling your parents. I've already talked to most of your parents as well. Like, by the time of this recording, I've talked to parents, all right? So if you do not come to that night back, I'm going to let them know, like, hey, they have things missing, and they haven't even tried to make an effort to get them done. Students are expected to be in control of their own grade. You, pointing at you, you control your grade. I am just here to assign the work, to help you with it, and to grade it. It is up to you to hold on to it, to get it done, to remember to give it to me, to not lose it, to put your best foot forward, the effort into it. All right? I'm just there to give it to you, to help you with it, and then to take it back. All right? This is just briefly almost for like parents. Actually, I'm going to skip that. Instead of getting in touch with me, this is actually this is the room I had before I got the room I'm in now. That's my email address, fritzj@lynnschools.org. You can also get in touch with me on Schoology, which is what most of you will be doing. The homeroom is 1B16. I'm going to be in there. So if you're like walking by and you're like, oh, wait, I have a social studies question, come on in. All right? All right. Wrap up this video because it's 21 minutes long, and I'm sorry. Here's what we're going to be touching on. We will start every unit. So we have 4 big units with geography, learning about the physical and the political maps, like where the cities are, but also where the mountains and the rivers and the things that are actually there. We are going to start in South Asia, which is India and Pakistan. We are then going to move into East Asia and learn about China and Korea, the Koreas, I should say, and Japan. Third quarter, we're going to China, Japan, and Korea go a little bit long. So we are going to, at some point in third quarter, be in Southeast Asia, which are awesome countries like Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, the Philippines, Indonesia, also Australia, New Zealand, which is very fascinating. And we are going to end our fourth quarter year here in Europe, mainly Greece. So I'm talking like gods, goddesses, the Trojan horse, the wars, all that great stuff is going to be at the end of the year. And Minecraft. All right? Folks, I apologize for the long video. You can start, stop. This is going to be an ed puzzle, so you're going to have to answer a couple of questions, maybe not too many, but good luck, and I will see you on the other side.